Number 2, we're designed for disappointment. Pervasive cultural narratives about living the dream are romantic, sure. Wrong, yeah. And all around us, scary. Get this. Film and television is hypothesized to be one of the primary contributors to our understanding of reality. Yikes. Many researchers will love to tell you that the entertainment industry promotes narratives in which talent and hard work alone will get you far. Because the world is fair. It's a good one. This is also known as the malleability narrative. Let's use one of my favorites as an example. Flashdance. No. Don't come for me. I love this film. But a self-taught dancer from the club scene would not dance like this. That dance double, Maureen Jahan, is classically trained. She also wouldn't get into a prestigious ballet company doing a jazz number. The malleability narrative is also very present in social media and within the myth of the American dream. Even if in our cynical, irony-drenched world, we can intellectually understand how talent and hard work is not always conducive to traditional forms of success, these powerful stories are pounded into our subconscious when our minds are mush, and then reinforced repeatedly throughout our lives due to the media we consume. UCLA researchers discovered that most of the main characters in the film and television they studied achieved financial success and social mobility. Characters of color were by far most likely to be included in a malleability narrative, even though, for instance, Black Americans in the real often experience downward mobility. Repeated exposure to these narratives, even if inspiring and useful on some level to change perceptions, can harm us psychologically when our own lives don't match. A strong narrative can so thoroughly burrow into our collective unconscious that it just seems like it was always there. Did you ever hear that breakfast was the most important meal of the day? Ha! Joke's on us. That was just a marketing campaign for a baking company in the 1920s, created by the founder of PR, Edward Bernays. Media manipulation, though, is a chicken or the egg, snake eating its own tail kind of deal. They reinforce each other. Media makers guesstimate where the mainstream is in order to access the largest slice of an audience. Those audiences are both absorbing and responding to those messages. So ultimately, we create the mainstream together, for better or worse. Often worse. Though, between you and me, we brainwash each other. We tell ourselves stories that feel true but are absolute hogwash. And in the end, we have more power than we think we do to change these stubborn narratives.
A few years ago, I wouldn't have been able to do an interview like this probably and put it on the air. It would have been, but this is not the subject one talks about. So things
You could have done it. You would have had to fight your senses and all that, but you could have done it and you should have done it.
How do we challenge this programming? I say, if you've put a lot of time and work into your passion projects, don't assume they suck if they don't find what feels like success right away. And don't let anybody tell you your ideas are not possible. When in doubt, here's a short deprogramming mix of wildly popular things that just needed a little more time or the right people in order to make happen.
You should know that Back to the Future was rejected. The script was rejected over 40 times.
Every single person, except my best friend Gail, said you're going to fail.
Everyone with a phone and a desk in town passed on it. So to come out of Sundance with a big sale.
So I applied jobs for 30 times, got rejected. Even the KFC, when KFC came to China, come to my state, 24 people went for the job. 23 people were accepted. I was the only guy that I received it. I applied for Harvard for 10 times rejected.
2 3-ring binders, each with 200 pages of rejections for the Brooklyn. Dear Mr. Burns, thank you so much for your...
Yeah.